Come on, man. Like you're clapping cheeks, dude. So how would you, if you smacked a girl's butt, what would you do? Are you a butt smacker?
Yeah.
How show me, hit that couch. Hit that couch. Like if you were smacking that ass. Bless you.
It's allergy season.
Dude, it sure is.
Show us.
Let me hit that. That couch is a big.
Whoa, getting a little uplift.
Bro, yo.
Yeah.
You're dealing with a thick bitch.
You want to see it quake?
Yeah.
You want to see the thick Todd.
Yeah, I'm trying to see that ass quick.
Put your drink up on it.
So you're doing upward slap. You go, oh my God, dude.
You should have seen the guard. Sean, you're showboating that. God, you can be a part of the show. Don't fucking run the whole thing. It's crazy we include you in this. But, I mean, wow, what a boost to your career. But, and then you got to do that comedy festival. That was great. You should have seen
Nashville.
Sean down there.
Really?
So we went down to do the Nashville Comedy Festival. And I brought the boys.
Yeah.
I brought the bros. They were like, do you want to headline this weekend? I was like, well, I'm going to headline soon there.
Yeah.
I don't want to burn all. I have like a half hour of material.
Yeah.
That's good. That's new.
Keep it tight.
Of course,
Keep it
I
locked
ran
down.
it. I ran that half hour
Did you
every
really?
single night like a dumbass.
Yeah.
I had 7 dudes open and then headline
Did the same exact
every
thing.
night.
Oh,
I
it's
couldn't
so
stop.
funny.
I'd be up there and be like, well, I'm not just going to do 20. These people waited.
Yeah.
Don't take it off.
Yo.
You earned it. One of the nights, I didn't go out. I said, you know what? Thursday night, I got to take it east.
Yeah.
We got big shows this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
The boys decided to go down to the festival without me.
Really?
And let me tell you,
Did some recon.
they ran the place.
Really?
They went in, had drinking in the green room on shows that weren't. I mean, what were you doing?
Who's
It
showing?
wasn't me.
Yeah. Oh, you weren't in the green room?
I'm at my own P's and Q's.
You were not in the green room.
Nah, I was.
Yeah, you were in there showboating.
It's vampire status, dude. If you're not on the show, it's pure vampire. It's like, can I enter? And you're like, yes, you may.
It was party time.
Really?
The bros were running
Whose
amok.
show was it? Who's on
Well,
the
actually,
official bill?
O'Connor was on the show. He was on. It was the
Gotcha.
first show was like a KFC live show.
Gotcha.
So the O'Connor man was in there, but he had been drinking since about
So
noon.
he kept the door open for the bros.
Then Lemaire and Guard Dog were in there. The Bees. The
Partying.
Bees did the right thing though. The Bees left. He said,
yeah.
I'm not being a part of this. This is
Really?
evil.
They're stealing green
Lemaire
room
was in
value.
there doing cartwheels and shit.
What?
I think he got kicked out of the next show. The next show's green room was like, "Who are you?"
Get out of here.
Yeah, it was. I got the report back, and I pretended to be angry, but I couldn't have been more
God, that's
excited to be able to hold that over them.
And that's the start of the weekend.
Yeah, that was the start of their trip.
Oh my! So they're all in trouble.
Here's the man of the hour, dude.
Yo.
The other big shot.
Oh, the old train hopper, dude.
Yeah, the train hopper.
Jack Black
The
himself,
old
dude.
vagabond.
Stand by me.
Yo, where's your stick and bandana?
Yeah, you want to actually, that story's been told 900 times, but give it a shot, God.
Really? They told the story
What
already?
happened? Why'd you think you could be that big of a tough guy right when you got to Nashville? You're jumping off trains right away, drinking whiskey.
It's
Who
just
are
the
you?
rock star lifestyle, dude.
You became the Dennis the Menace bad guy.
We had to get home. We had to munch. And the train was in the way.
Dude. The train was in your way. That's the arteries of this nation, dude. If you guys shut that train down, there would have been a whole city that didn't get
True.
lumber, whole city that didn't get a pallet of bricks
We were
or
thinking about-
antibiotics. That was probably an antibiotic train.
Yeah.
It could have
In
been.
these troubling times too.
Yeah, these uncertain times.
Yeah, dude. You know the BA 2.5 V's out, dude.
In these
what's
uncertain,
that?
what was
The
his
BA2V?
quote? What was Phil's quote in that video, that Easter video?
Oh fuck.
He was like, in these uncertain times, we're only going to be better.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
something like Sorry. So, yeah, Nashville was wonderful.
Gashville.
Gash Vegas was wonderful.
Yeah.
Rally, we did Rally.
You guys went down there too?
Me and Nate did Rally for 3 days and then straight to Nashville.
That was earlier in
for
the
a week. Yeah.
That's tight.
It was a good trip. Nate had a good time.
Until he didn't.
Till he didn't. Till he ran into,
Till
what
he-
eventually happens.
You know, he jumped off a train, dude.
He broke his foot.
He's
Hanging
got
out with
hobo
some crazy
foot.
ass white boys, dude. I wouldn't have done that. I could have told him, hey, don't be hanging out with those crazy. They're doing crazy ass white boy stuff, hopping
The
trains.
Wild Boys.
That's crazy.
This is Steve O.
Yeah, man. I mean, dude, that's what Gardini was telling me. O'Connor was like, let's get on, and then was like, this is moving way faster than we thought.
Yeah. O'Connor,
Damn.
the leader of them. The Minions. A little scurrying around, be like, oh, we get free drinks, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, they're giving out free hoodies. Let's come on. No, not you. I said you were the leader of them. All right,
good.
enough of this.
All that matters, you guys
guys
have
are
fun.
getting upset. We can't.
All that
talk.
matters is you have fun.
We're not allowed to talk about it.
I had fun.
All that matters, you have
Yeah, it was extremely fun.
That's
It's
awesome.
one of the better trips we've ever done.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that's that.
Nice.
That's
And
my.
then-
That's
so you guys did that Thursday, Friday. When did it end? Saturday?
One thing that hurt was Thursday. That day, I was like, I'm not drinking.
Yeah.
Kreischer was like, you want to come do a spot on my show tonight? And I was like, no,
Yeah.
I got to stay in tonight.
True.
And it turns out it was at the Grand Ole Opry, which was like a really fucking cool theater.
Yeah.
At the
That's
time,
tough.
I was like, no, I'll be fine. But then I woke up the next day and he posted a picture from it. And I was like, fuck, that's the coolest theater I've ever seen.
Yeah. Also, to do a spot must be
My
nice.
drinking
And
habits are costing me major opportunities.
trying not to drink.
Yeah, just try not.
Just fake drunk. You ever think about that? Doing like a high school
I
dance and
can't
just be like,
fake it.
whoa,
Dude, if I have to
fucking
sit,
hammered.
if I have to sit in a green room like that,
True.
sober, I hate it.
It's hell.
I
It's
need to be
absolute hell.
hammered,
Yeah, you're not wrong in that. It's
especially at
absolute
that
hell.
one where it was like a lot of industry people constantly like,
Yeah.
So what's up, man? I work with so and so, and I'm fucking. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I gotta sit there like, hey, yeah, nice to
Yeah.
meet you.
True.
I see how dudes become dickheads. Where I see
Yeah.
how dudes get there and they're like, nobody in the green room.
Yeah.
Hosts, get the fuck out.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Because when like when you're a host and you're opening, you're like, man, that guy's the biggest fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
All I wanted in this world was to hang out in the green room next to him.
Yeah.
And then now I'm starting to get to like, I understand it. I won't ever do that
For sure.
unless the host is like a fucking menace back there,
Yeah.
which there have been a couple and I let them go.
Yeah. We also once you have
It's so bad, dude.
a lot of times there's a lot of times you get like start having this archetypal like interaction where the host's like, yeah, and then and you're like, I've had this conversation 10,000 times.
Every
Dude.
single green room, bro.
It's wild.
Every host, and I did it, so it's funny to hear people do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You tell them about the local comedy scene,
Yep.
how it's so fucking woke, dude. And then you're like, yeah, no, that's how it is in every comedy scene. There's a schism, and there's the fucking gay pussy alt scene.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are the real deal.
Yeah, exactly.
You get paid for this. They're the pussies.
He's giving the benediction. Although
Yeah.
in Austin, I had I think Large Sam was his Instagram handle, or Big
Yeah,
Sam.
I know.
The man, dude.
Yeah,
He was an
I
absolute
do
beast.
know him. He is the man.
He was an absolute beast.
He's a
That
good
guy.
bro.
It's always nice when you get a dude who like went out, did very well.
Yes.
Usually it's a guy who gets you in the green room who's like, dude, let me tell you something myself that's going to completely change the way you look at me.
Normally,
And
I'm,
they
normally
go-
I'm a feature, but
Yeah, that's usually that. I'm
I
like,
was just headlining a couple shows. These boys not
figure I pop in, goes out, bombs, and then you're just kind of like comes back in like, yeah, they're a little tight, man. You're like, thanks for giving me the reassurance, bro.
bombs. Yeah, I know. Like, man, that crowd sucks.
Man, your crowd
It's like,
sucks,
great.
dude. I was like, thanks, bro.
Great. I have to fucking struggle to get 45 minutes out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I got lucky at Magoob's was nice. We had the boy Matt. He was nice. Long hair.
Matt
Viking.
Brown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was a beast. Yeah, Magoob's, Texas got lucky. All the boys have been great, but sometimes
Of
you
course.
sometimes you get hit with one
Sometimes
that's like,
you get hit with a fucking gremlin, a super gremlin host.
dude, it's the best when they're sitting there and they go, here's something that I've done that's very important you'll be impressed with.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't
Just,
fucking care.
you're literally sitting there
I
like,
don't care.
looking at your phone before the show, and he's like, dude, this one time?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the middle of text arguing with my wife, and I'm like, yeah, go on. Okay, that's great. I'm sitting here like,
Absolutely.
Christ.
Literally in the middle, always before a show, you have to fight your girlfriend or wife. You have to fight them.
you must.
Because you're like, I got to go. I can't talk.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck you. It's like, well, now I got to talk. And they know that.
Yeah, you need
The only
closure.
way to get attention is to lash out.
Oh, yeah.
Because otherwise, I'm like, great. She's great.
Yeah.
Airplane mode. I'll never talk to her again. She's doing good.
Yeah.
I need her to randomly be like, you
Well,
piece
the
of
worst
shit.
part is sometimes you genuinely see a text and you're like, all right, cool. I got the knowledge. I'm definitely gonna get back to that later. And then you just see, and you're like,
I
they're
can't
like,
tell you how often I do that.
Yeah, it happens all
Almost
the time.
to every single person
Yeah, it
I leave
happens.
everybody on red, and I go. They're like, "Hey, do you want to do the show this day?" I'll be like, "Let me check my calendar."
It goes away.
I go in the calendar, look at it. I'm like, "Oh fuck, I got to do that next weekend." And then I stop.
Yeah, you play.
I'm
then you
afraid I'm dumb.
I don't think so, dude.
Well, although I did. I mean, come on. You saw the power upstairs.
It was crazy. Yeah, dude, not at all.
I might have to do it right now.
You might
Practice under
you might
big
have to-
lights.
True. That's actually not a
I
bad
do
idea.
it. No.
This is dress rehearsal.
Dude, it was so funny. Last night, I was like, I can do this. Watch. And I was doing it to my girlfriend, and she was like, she said one thing in the middle of it. I was like, hold on. I had to start completely over.
How long did it take to memorize them?
1 hour.
That's crazy. That's insane. To have the timeline.
Guys, you want to hear good podcasting?
Yeah.
This is good podcasting.
What you got?
Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk, Taylor, Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan, Lincoln, Johnson, Grant, Hayes, Garfield, Arthur, Cleveland, Harrison, Cleveland, McKinley, Roosevelt, Taft, Wilson, Harding, Coolidge, Hoover, Roosevelt. Oh,
Yes.
that's a hard one,
That's
dude.
a toughie.
That one gets me every time.
True.
Roosevelt, Truman, Eisenhower, JFK.
Here we go.
Yeah, now we should be rolling. JFK, Johnson, Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Obama, Trump, and that's it.
True. Yeah, we're not saying, dude.
Come on, dude.
Dude, that's insane. Also, the hardest part is when the dudes get killed, knowing the guy who stepped in. That's the one that's
I know.
real. I mean,
It's the VPs that get me.
yeah. I mean,
That's
knowing
why Johnson gets me every time, even though he's LBJ's very, very famous.
still though, dude, that's tough. That's tough to remember.
I always want to go JFK straight to Nixon because in my head I think of
Exactly.
who was battling who.
yeah,
Like Quincy Adams and Jackson were battling.
but there was a.
We'll
dude.
get into. We'll talk presidents later today.
Yeah, true.
Boy, do we have a
Yeah.
actually, you probably already saw it.
Perhaps.
Maybe, who knows?
Maybe not. Well, yeah,
Or maybe
not.
nobody ever saw it.
True.
We'll see.
We'll never know.
Yes,
It's held in the future.
this
It's all
is in
held
the future, but what a beautiful future it could be.
True.
We could be on the precipice of. If you would have told us this 2 years ago,
Yeah.
we would have said,
No way.
"Wow, what a great audience."
No way. I would have been like, hey, that's all cool and all, but let me tell you something about myself that's going to totally change the way.
3 years ago, I'd be like, dude, I'm better than everybody in the scene, and everybody hates me.
Yeah. Like, let me tell you about an article I wrote on the internet one time that got a lot of shares.
True. Oh, that was good.
It's a good go-to, just sitting back there with like some dude from Mad TV, like, yeah, I did this thing on
Yeah,
Facebook one time. The
I
guy
went
said there
viral. I
was,
mean,
like-
going viral is like easy. Like I've done it a couple of times. It's not hard. Sure, I've been chasing that dragon every day ever since.
dude, that's sick. That's sick. Gashville is a big one.
Gashville was all. It was just very. It's so nice to take the bros out on the road.
Oh yeah,
I didn't even hang out with them.
just took him
I
out.
literally, they were just out.
You
doing their
unleashed
thing.
them.
Yeah. Oh, this is funny. Yeah, I don't want to. It's a nasty thing to say, but it was funny. It's a funny thing to say. Bargatze, we were all at. I went to Vecchione's special taping because he filmed that. So it was like Soder, Jay, the bros. Soder, Jay, Vecchione, Josh Adam, fucking Nate Bargatze, all the bros were chilling. And Nate was like, this is our group of friends, dude. You're the new guy. Ari was there. He was looking at me. He was like, you're the new guy.
Yeah.
And I can tell you're going to try to bring people in, dude. Don't do it. I was hammered. I was like, I'm bringing all my bros, dude. And they fucking suck to be around. And they're going to ruin this. I just kept talking shit. It was very
funny.
nice. It was fun.
That is fun.
Wow. What a great. The other one, I don't know if I want to say it.
Okay.
All right, fuck it. I'll say it. It was funny. I was hammered.
Yeah.
And Nate kept fucking with me. It was really funny because Gardini was right next to me, and Nate was like, "Oh, superstar," and he was like, "Oh, this is how it."
He was giving you Gardini superstar.
Yeah.
No.
He walked. Nate hit me.
With
Bargatze
superstar.
was like, "Big superstar," like doing that to me.
It's the food chain.
And Gardini was just sitting there like, "Oh, I see." It was very, very funny.
That's so funny.
But he kept doing that, and eventually I got shit faced, and he was like in my face talking shit to me, like being funny. He was being a friend, and I was like, "Dude, I'll push you down right now." There was like these chairs behind him. I was like, dude, I'll push you. You're going to fall into those chairs.
Yeah.
And while you're down there, you're going to go, you'll never work in this town again. And guess what, dude? I will. And he was like, yo, what the fuck? so then the next day I go in, we're doing another show. I come in, and of course, this time I'm not hammered. So I'm in the green room like, hey, everybody. Hey, how are you? And he's like, this is Humble Shane. He's like, give him an hour. He's going to be talking about throwing you into fucking chairs. I was like, damn, he got me. He's like, look at this fake humble motherfucker walking in here.
That's so funny.
He's coming in. Hey.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it was such a fun trip. And yeah. Got to watch the Sixers blow it last night.
Did they really?
Yeah, they suck, dude.
Oh, fuck. It's the playoffs.
It's the playoffs. They were up 3-0
Are they
against
done?
Toronto. No, but they lost the last two. So
Against
now
the
it's
Raptors?
3-2 against the Raptors, dude. And they looked horrendous last night. Who do you got? Do you think this will be the first 3-0 ever to lose? So far in the NBA, nobody's ever blown a 3-0 lead.
Nah, they'll rally. Sixers they'll beat. What they'll do is they'll create some
Now they
doubt.
gotta go back to Toronto. So now this place looks like New York, Manhattan.
True.
They're going back to Toronto, and
Yeah.
they're going back to Waterloo, and that's gonna be an L. It's gonna be 3-3.
Nah, they're gonna. I think
then
they're gonna
all
rally.
the pressure in the world's gonna be on the Sixers. Game 7
True.
at home.
True.
And if they do win, they have to play the.
Well, what they're gonna do is they're gonna beat.
I'm all right with the Heat. I don't know.
They're gonna beat the Raptors.
Although, yeah,
They're gonna just squeak out on the Raptors, and then they're gonna lose like embarrassingly to the Heat. Probably.
yeah, that's
Philadelphia fashion.
it's actually probably exactly what's gonna
You
happen.
disappoint. You start to like slip, and then you squeak out of it, and then you go to
And
the
then
next round.
Yeah, you
It's
get
just-
humiliated.
Yeah, and everyone's going like they made it to the playoffs.
Hey, this is it.
Hey, they made it. They'll be next year.
Yeah.
It is a building year though. It's a young team, dude.
No, they put all their marbles into this season.
Did they?
And it's not paying off.
Yeah, they did. Who did they made the
They
trade
got
for
Harden.
They
They
got
got
Harden.
James Harden, who actually it ended up being a fair trade because Simmons won't play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He still sat out.
He stinks on the other team now.
They got swept.
He never played.
He
all
never
season.
played.
What a beast, dude.
He just wore cool
He is
clothes
kind
on
of
the
a beast.
sideline.
What a beast,
He didn't wear
dude.
it in Game 4. Did you notice that?
He dressed conservatively for Game 4.
The Game 3, he was dressed. He looked like Pete Davidson. He was wearing like orange. He dressed like a
Yeah.
fucking Cabbage Patch. Like it looked fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He was wearing like orange polka dot fucking pants. He looked like a clown.
Really?
Not like that's
Sure.
not. I'm saying it literally. I'm not being like clown ass.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
exactly. Yeah.
And he just stood like a scarecrow. He just stood
The whole time.
in the middle of they're all wearing black. They're
Yeah.
everybody's in black, and there's one dude with fucking like circular pink glasses
Fuck.
just standing there,
Yeah.
not doing it, not cheering. Just
Do you think he got like bit by Cam Newton?
I think he got bit by Cam Newton, dude. 100%. He
Yeah,
got bit by Scam.
There's a thing. I feel like there's a thing that happens with like professional athlete black dudes where they just somehow start dressing like dudes from like the Bravo channel.
They
They start dressing
yeah.
like Cam Newton does it the best.
Every single one of them dresses like
They start dressing like
RuPaul's
Dumb
Drag Race.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild, dude.
They get the Dumb and Dumber bug, dude. They get hit. They start looking like the dudes
Yeah,
from Dumb and Dumber.
Handing out money to people and shit. They absolutely get the Dumb and Dumber. That's 100% what happens.
It's crazy.
They go from nothing. Our pets' heads are falling off. They get fucking $100 million in a year.
They're just
Start wearing fucking pink tuxedos.
standing on the sidelines of the game they're supposed to play. Like,
Dude, I
not
got-
yet. Just
I gotta show you what this fucking dude looked like.
I mean, dude, why? What's his reason for not playing? Does his ankle hurt or something?
Now he's saying it's his back. He wouldn't play in
back.
Philly because of like mental issues.
Yeah.
Now it's his back.
Nice. That's good. The depression gave way. Now
Stephen A.
it's just
Smith
back
had it
then.
going. He was like, I thought when Russia bombed Ukraine, he was going to use. Oh, no, that was about Kyrie. Kyrie sits out.
He sits too.
Kyrie will sit.
Nice.
Kyrie tries not to play.
Really? Well, they fucking sidelined him for like a year.
Yeah, but he was like good.
Yeah.
During like George Floyd, he was like, nobody play.
Oh,
like,
he's been doing.
He's been trying the whole time. Like, we should not be playing.
Let's not play this game.
You're gonna.
I mean, if they had to unleash all the fucking honks, dude, on the court, it's nothing but if basketball was just alt-right honks, dude. What the fuck? I see that?
I'm not exaggerating.
Why is he doing that?
Look at him just.
He just sat there the whole
And
time?
towards the front of the bench. So he was like next to the fucking head coach standing.
He looks like he's on like a season of All That for Nickelodeon.
He does. Dude. It's actually probably.
What the fuck? Yeah, that's I don't know. He might be getting too much pussy. That seems to be symptomatic of getting too much pussy. Yeah, he's getting too much pussy.
That's a level of pussy.
Yeah. He has pussy autism, I think. I think he's got so much pussy, he's become autistic, dude. He's like, do I have to do anything anymore?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just going to stand
They're
here.
just
going
gonna
to
keep giving me $30 million. I can
Yeah.
be like, oh, my back.
Oh. And he's young enough where the teams are being like, oh, we'll get him.
We can
We're going to fix
him.
him. Yep, exactly. Yeah, the teams are suffering from like battered girlfriend syndrome. They're like, I'm going to fix him. He's
I'm gonna be
come
the one who
around.
changes
Yeah.
bad boy.
Bad boy Ben, dude. I'm going to be the one who puts him into some gray slacks, dude. They just want to take those.
Somebody
orange
needs to
pants
get him
off.
into some khakis. That's why, like, Scam went to the Patriots. The
Yeah.
Patriots can do that in the NFL.
True.
They take all the bad eggs and they're like,
Yeah.
"You're doing it this way, or you're never gonna work again."
True. Yeah.
You want to win?
Can you imagine?
Here's
just-
a bunch of white wide receivers that are going to show you how to do it. Here's a bunch of white wideouts. They're going to run routes and work hard.
Could you imagine pulling down someone's orange leather pants and sucking their dick?
Unbuckling like a 30-pound pair of pants. He's fucking 6'10". Those pants must be 40 fucking pounds. His luggage must weigh.
It's crazy. He's a giant. Just,
He's a
you
freak,
sit there, you're
dude.
like, nice, I'm dating Ben Simmons. You watch him stand on the sideline all night, and he comes home from standing there, and you're like, well, I guess I'll suck
I'm
this guy's
just going to
dick
suck this guy's definitely gigantic cock
out of his orange pants.
out of his fucking clown pants. Dude. For the clout, bro. You gotta fuck a dude who's being afraid to play. Oh man,
I like this era of athletes that are very
This era of athletes is fucking
self-aware.
awesome.
They
Yeah.
just go out and they're like, I have a big stand I'm going to make.
You're absolutely right. This is an era of like players' rights to
Oh,
the
yeah.
point where like people are afraid to criticize them.
Yeah,
ESPN seems to be having an okay time just trashing Ben Simmons, which is fun to watch.
sure.
This
He's
is
young.
the first guy they're starting to turn on.
Pretty tight. Yeah, but they're going to just bring in the fucking European dudes who have been like listening to mortar shells for 20 years, come in and just drain threes.
Yeah, Doncic, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
How nice was it when Irv
Dude,
was
he's
telling us about
so
Doncic?
good. He's so good.
I'm sure we talked about it, but the bro we know from the Jazz was like, they were playing against Dallas, and he was like, Doncic shows up overweight every offseason because all he does is play video games. He's not working because it's too easy for him.
He's so good, dude.
He's used to like intense defense. The NBA is just one-on-one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so nasty, dude.
And then he gets in shape during the season. You would like Zion.
Who's that?
Zion Williamson.
Nice dude.
Williamson? Yeah. He got too fat this year. He couldn't play.
Fuck.
And he's so good.
Really?
He's so good.
He had to sit the season out?
He got too chubby.
Does he sit sidelines?
He's on the bench chilling.
What's his gear?
He's laughing, having fun.
Really?
He got too fat, dude. They need him so badly. They need
He's so
him so
good,
badly.
too. He's so good. He got so fat.
He gets,
21.
Did he get hurt or something?
yeah, he gets hurt a lot because he's huge.
Yeah.
He's huge,
Jesus
He's
Christ.
crazy athletic.
and he can jump through the roof.
Damn.
We've been on him for a while
Trying to grab him.
because before he was at Duke. We were still doing the pod. I used to talk about his high school highlight videos because they're about as funny as it gets.
Really?
He played in South Carolina. He's like what? How tall is he? He's like 6. Actually, he's not overly tall. He's probably like 6'8", 6'9".
Yeah. I thought you were
But for
saying,
his position,
what's his position?
but he's just a young fat bull.
Oh, dude.
He's a chubby bro.
That's awesome.
6'6".
6'6".
That's
yeah.
not the, yeah. What's he play? Power forward?
Yeah, he just bullies people.
6'6", 285.
Jesus
But
Christ.
he was doing that he played in South Carolina high school basketball,
Just
so it's
bumping
just white kids that are like 5'5",
people. Oh, boy.
versus a dude that is enormous doing fucking windmills on
And
them
can,
and
like,
shit,
Jesus
like through the
Christ.
legs on these kids.
Yeah, because he's tall enough to be tall as fuck, but you're tall. If you're 6'6", you can still keep some athletic. You're not like 7'2".
Yeah.
You know, then you're just like Manu Bowl standing there. Dude, the Tony Hawk documentary is an impressive
I've
display.
heard.
Bro, that shit is... I didn't know Tony Hawk was such a maniac.
Yeah, you have to be.
He's he is like a nice, mild mannered dude in there.
Yeah.
But like when you watch him skateboard, he's crazy, dude. They
Yeah.
show him doing the loop, like you see Tony Hawk do like They show him like not getting that and just falling on his head from like 9 feet multiple times. It's fucked up.
Really? Does
Dude.
he like spaz when he falls?
He doesn't. He gets pretty pissed. Sometimes he keeps it quiet, and like the third fall, he'll just toss his board and be like, "Fuck." Dude, it's pretty nuts.
I bet that would be very, very frustrating.
Yeah, dude.
To like fall and get hurt, to like not get the job done and get very hurt.
Dude, he tried doing the 900 for like 14 years, 12 years. He couldn't do it for 12 years. Dude, they would land in like cement pools. They show one guy just get knocked out in the competition.
What?
You just land, your head slams the concrete. They have a helmet on and shit. But it's like, dude, it's genuinely
I've got to
insane.
watch it.
They show when he loses all of his money. Skateboarding comes in and it's like cyclical.
Yeah.
So he's like the height of his shit when he's younger, has a family, and then there's like, yeah, nobody likes skateboarding, has no money. And he's still thrashing.
When's the video game come?
The video game comes a little later, and that's when they slide the check to him. So he was like, "How's it doing?" They're like, "No, it's like the #1 selling game." He's like, "Well, that's good, right?" And they just go, "Here's 22 million." And he's like, "Oh fuck." Dude, he's been trashing his body for just years.
Yeah.
When he had a kid, he would just leave and be like, "All right, I'm gonna go skate. I gotta nail this trick. I gotta nail the McTwist or whatever he was doing." And he like broke his rib and had to go pick his kid up. I was like, yeah, obviously, dude.
Were you watching it with your lady?
Yeah, we were watching it
Were you
together.
like, this is what, if you want to be great,
I know.
maybe I am going to have to leave a lot to do podcasts and stuff.
Well, that's his number one. That's his number one regret too. Is him being like, I think I've really abandoned my first couple kids.
That's how it always is.
Yeah.
All these dudes that are truly
Yeah.
great,
Yeah.
totally abandon their family.
Yeah. The Buddha.
And then they regret it.
Yep.
But
Except for the Buddha.
it
He
was
like,
worth
nah,
it,
He was
dude.
like, I was right.
it was worth it.
Yeah, dude.
You know it was worth it. Deep sea. You got to pretend to be sad about it. It was worth it.
He says it. He goes, dude, he's like, it was too addictive. I couldn't stop it. He's like,
Yeah.
I just went every single place they asked me to go. I'd be like, yes, I'll be right there.
It was funny. I did Bussin' with the Boys, that podcast.
Mm-hmm.
These two dudes that played, one dude's still with the Titans. One dude's definitely going to get picked up, free agent. And he just had a kid. And the other guy was like, I made sure, like, guys who do it right, you have your kid in July. It's like that way you get to hang out for like a month. And then you're like, babe, I have to go to camp.
have to go to camp.
Then you get the whole fall. Like dudes in the NFL are like, have the kid in the summer.
Yeah.
Then you get to go to camp.
That's pretty tight,
Yeah.
actually. And you come back.
You're like,
after-
I'm sorry,
What's
babe.
camp, like 12 weeks?
Camp's probably like a month or two, but then it goes straight into the
Right into
regular
season,
season, which
yeah.
and when you're traveling, you're working.
Yeah, you're going. Yeah.
But
Nuts.
keep going. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was just the Hawk, dude. The Hawk man, just absolutely only person in his class, dude. He was like, nobody could fuck with him. And he got real bored, dude. And it goes into him talking to Rodney Mullins.
He got
Rodney Mullins
skateboard.
is a street skater.
You got skateboard.
He absolutely did. He got skateboarded. He was skateboarded out of his mind, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were saying how he was a killer, dude. The guy was like, he wasn't a competitor. He tried to make it so you never wanted to do a competition with him ever again.
That's incredible.
It was so tight, dude. And
That's
it's just
so
him.
awesome.
It was so,
Especially in that world where everyone's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yo, what's up, man? Like all
Oh.
that. And then there's one dude that's like, I'm an athlete.
oh yeah.
I'm going to fucking destroy you.
Well, they hated him at first. They thought he was
Obviously.
a loser. They were like, he's a loser. Dude, he was a pro when he was fucking 12. The way he became pro, it was a pro amateur contest.
Yeah.
He was with the Bones Brigade. Dude, I took everything in me not to buy a pair of Tony Walk Airwalks, dude. I was watching this. I was like, I need a Bones
Why are
Brigade
you not
shirt.
wearing fucking Airwalks?
I didn't get a chance to go out, but I'm getting Airwalks. After watching this, I'm like, I need to support
You
Tony
need
Hawks.
Airwalks.
I mean, right now, these wide toe box fucking
Those
Ultras.
things are these new?
I've had these for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm a big Ultra guy. I don't like to talk about my need for wide toe box, but that, but
I need you in Airwalks.
they're coming. I need to get some Tony
They're so
Hawk.
sick.
Dude, I forgot how sick I used to skateboard a lot. The whole time I was watching this, dude, I was like, gotta get a deck, gotta get some good fucking bearings,
You need
probably
a
get some
tech
lucky bearings.
You need to fucking.
Dude, every time I go to get toys now, I've seen the Tech Deck set of rail. I've thought about getting one for when I come on here just to like rip some fucking shit. Having a Tech Deck skate park on that table would be nice.
It would truly be very good.
I can make it happen instantly.
And if you actually got good at it,
Dude, I am good at Tech Deck. That's all I did in grade school was ride a Tech Deck within my desk.
I couldn't do anything. I did the same thing. I would just look. I liked the art. I liked the art on the bottom. I'd be like, "This is my favorite skater now."
Dude,
I never watched one skating event ever.
really?
I just played Tony Hawk. I was like, Bucky Lassik's so fucking cool because he had a cool name.
Yeah, true. Steve Caballero. Yeah, Tony
I used to
Hawk
think it was
smashed.
Geoff Raleigh.
What is his name?
Jeff.
Oh, it's Jeff. I didn't know it was Jeff either.
I didn't know anybody. I didn't know you could say it like that.
That's why would you spell your name like that?
Because you're a pussy.
Dumbass.
Beat the shit out of your parents, dude.
Dude, he just entered. He was 12 years old, and he looked at the dude who owned PAL and was just like, he had the 2 boxes, pro and amateur, and he just goes, checks pro and looks at him like, is this cool? And the guy was like, I guess you're a pro now, dude. You'll go compete against the pros. So he just competed against the pros, and
when he was like, holy shit,
12-year-old dude, it's insane.
Is he from California?
Yeah,
yeah,
it's pretty sick.
You would imagine, right?
He was
Isn't that where they're all from?
I think most of them. The
Bones
Bones
to be the
Brigade.
young bro.
The Bones
starting
Brigade.
that early.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
he was skating like fucking cement pools at 12 years old, just catching air. He was nasty. I'm not even going to keep droning on about it, but it's a sick.
No,
it's a sick documentary.
It's a good thing to be enthusiastic about. Tony Hawk is pretty cool.
Well, that's what Billy did his 5 grams of mushrooms, and Billy came down, and my brother was watching the Tony Hawk doc. So Billy on 5 grams, like, because when you do that much, it's like it hits you in a wave where you kind of just go under, and then you come up and you're like, oh, I think I'm done now.
Yeah.
So he came up, witnessed Tony Hawk land the 900, and then he said all the cheers started happening, and he just went like. Just like kind of went back under. There was
Tony Hawk 900 sent him back and like,
sent him back into the astral realm,
dude. I didn't stay up late enough to experience the coming down thing.
Oh,
I just went into hell and passed out.
Oh, well, that's actually ideal because you have to come. The worst part is when you re-enter. Like, what happened to me was I had to like rebuild the world in my head, and it was like. I was like, all right, so what's the setup here? It's like we're all revolving around money, and I'm like, that's a big misstep we all took a long time ago. And then it was like countries, armies, barbed wire naval bases, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we fucked up.
And it was like, and then we're just all obsessed with making money. I'm like, do we have to do that? And I was like, maybe there's another way to organize it. And it was just like an hour of coming back to Earth. Yeah. And it was just being like, it was all. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
The closest I came was towards the end, seeing myself in the bathroom mirror. Like I got up to go to the bathroom, and I was like, I could see where I was.
Yeah.
So that was a big step forward.
That's good.
But then I hit that mirror, and I was like, holy shit, that's what I look like. And it was like, face looked as red as and pink as it possibly could. I remember being like, I look like Gus the Groundhog to a T, dude. I was in there like. It was terrifying, and yeah, that was the closest I came to like back to reality, and then escaped out of there.
Dude, from experience, I'll say the times that I've taken mushrooms while drinking, except for at Magooby's, I had an absolute blast. The one time I got hammered on tequila and ate like a quarter ounce of mushrooms, it was the darkest experience.
I wasn't even drinking that much at that point.
Yeah, yes,
I stopped because I was doing Molly. That night.
Oh, that was the bachelor
major
party.
night.
That was
the
bachelor party.
Yeah, I stopped when I hit the.
True. Although that shift
I was
in that
drinking
bar,
for sure
that
before.
shift in that bar was impressive. I watched everyone get hammered in that bar.
Yeah.
So, but that how it all ended.
Yeah.
So you were in like an almost alcohol over hangover space.
Yeah.
Then the mall, then the mushies, and then you died.
And I actually, yeah.
That's what Billy kept doing. Billy kept like going through an entire life. It was like he kept calling them processions. So it'd be like this long procession, and then it would all end like, all right, it's over, dead now. He would die, and then like come back to, and it'd be another procession. He just went through like rounds of multiple lives. It was pretty nuts.
You said he seemed shook when you saw him.
I wouldn't say he seemed like he was chilling for sure.
He went through something,
but it seemed his eyes
he
seemed
experienced something.
Yes, it seemed like he'd been.
Dude, I almost fainted yesterday.
Awestruck.
I almost fainted. I went to the gym and I was working out. During the last, I didn't almost faint, but I was like, I got lightheaded.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I get lightheaded every day.
I never get light. That was the first time I got lightheaded, like very lightheaded, working out.
If I wake up sometimes in the morning, like I'll lay there and I get lightheaded like every morning. I like lay there and I'm like, whoa. I have low blood, like not low blood pressure, but I'm on the very much low side.
Oh, that's good.
Kind of chill. Sometimes I'll get a wave of lightheadedness while I'm laying there and just go like, whoa.
Nice.
Just go into it. But
yeah, it was enough that the thing that reminded me was the eyes. Like my trainer was like, I was like, damn, I'm fucked up. We were doing this thing. I was like pushing a sled, doing push-ups and sit-ups and shit.
Yeah.
And I would like push the sled down and back, and I stopped and I was like, dude, I'm fucked up. Like something's. I was like, I'm out. I can't catch my breath, but I'm not like. Yeah. I was just like.
Yeah.
And then he was like, yeah, you're very lightheaded.
You're lightheaded. Yeah.
I can see it, and I was like.
That's funny.
I was like, maybe I should chill, right? And he was like, yeah,
relax.
Just relax.
Take it easy. Yeah, it's so fucking funny. Yeah, I get lightheaded all the time.
It was embarrassing.
Nah, dude, that's totally normal.
I felt
you pushed it to the limit.
I pushed it to the limit for 10 days, and then I was like, all right, it's time for me to work out hard.
For sure. Oh yeah, dude. That's another thing too. Yeah.
And he was like, did you eat? Because we worked out late, and I was like, not really.
Oh, there you go.
So that'll do it.
Yeah, for sure.
I ate what my woman ate. I ate girl stuff.
Nah, you need a minute.
Till 4 p.m. I ate 2 hard-boiled eggs and
Crazy.
like the smallest cup of. The way women eat is crazy.
Their portions are offensive, dude.
The portion she gave me, she was like, I was gonna eat these. I don't want to eat them.
Yeah.
Do you want these? And I was like, yeah, I'll have those.
What was
it? The smallest bowl of noodles you've ever seen.
Dude.
And I was like, all right, it's time for me to work out.
I would have flew into a rage.
I did. I mean, of course, I slurped the nudes.
True. The funny thing is, Billy, so I was like, damn, he kind of seemed like he was chilling, but his face is just like, when you get done those, you're like. So I'm like looking at him like, all right, dude definitely got rocked. And then I'm like, I guess he's chill. He seemed like, nah, whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, like an hour later hits me up. I'm like, what do you, or I hit him up. I'm like, yo, come get, I'm making burgers. And he was like, yeah, I'm going to go to my friend's house. Probably just going to walk. And I like mathed it out. I'm like, it's like 4 miles. And I was like, oh, this guy got rocked, dude.
He got rocked.
There's nothing better than taking a super long walk after that.
After getting
Oh,
rocked.
I put the tunes on.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
I had a nice long drive on the way home.
That's nice, too.
That was nice. Although I was in the depths of why didn't I play paintball hell. I was like, I got online and everyone was like, fucking pussy. I was, are you guys, was that fucked up?
Oh, that was so fucking funny.
It's like, was that bad that I didn't do that? I mean, who the fuck cares, right? And they're like, yeah, dude, who cares? I was like, you sure I'm not like a shitty friend?
No.
These guys are saying I'm like a shitty guy.
It's so funny, too, to be like, what a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's like, dude.
Yeah, I did DMT all night.
Nobody cares.
I wasn't going to go play.
That's weird, man. That is strange, though, to get like your behaviors co-opted to where it's like nobody gave a fuck there.
Of course,
nobody
I would
cared.
if I got. I'm pretty good at sensing how people feel.
Yeah.
If they would have cared, I would have done it. If I sensed any party that was like I can't, dude. If you first off, I would have been like, that's weird. But if you would have been like, I want you to play.
Yeah.
I would have been like, all right, maybe Matt's weirder than I thought.
Yeah, but Shane, it'd be really important for me.
It's like,
I need to see you on the battlefield.
dude. I need this.
Oh, dude.
No,
I took my mushroom microdose and was just so excited for battle. I went out there that morning. It was so tight.
It was when I got out there, it was like, damn, that looks fun. Well, for you guys, I still had no desire.
Yeah, I could see. It's one of those things. If someone was like, I'm good on that, I'd be like, no, that makes like people ask me to skydive all the time.
I kind of hated everyone.
Like,
I kind of hated a lot of people there.
Really?
The people that were playing. I really was like, if one of those fucking douches shot me and was like, the fuck, I'd be
Yeah.
I didn't like that. That's not my vibe.
Although we were on the dream team. We were on the dream team.
Was nice. The racial alliance in the first round, the first 2 rounds, the racial alliance was incredible.
Yeah, it was us.
It was incredible, dude.
It was us and a bunch of black dudes.
It was war mode linked with black dudes.
Yeah.
The unholy alliance had
It was
finally
crazy.
been completed.
That's what the Democrats are fighting
The
against,
Democrats
dude.
are so, that's who you fought.
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys were the Republicans.
We did.
Versus like fat librarian women.
Yes, dude.
And it was exactly what
And a couple of Latino stalwarts, dude.
it was exactly what the Civil
trapped.
War will be. And it's not going to be good.
Bro, it was a fucking bloodbath.
More importantly, dude, Musk.
Oh.
Tell me
Dude.
about it.
What, Musk?
Yeah, what do you think? You checked Twitter
Yeah,
yesterday?
he bought he got it.
Did you see the babes? Or did you see all the babes crying?
Dude, you can
All the
safely,
journos crying? They're the babes now.
safely ignore them. It's
They're
coming
the
out now
chicks.
that it's becoming more apparent that they're holding less and less power
Yeah.
in terms of like any of that stuff.
Like,
nobody cares.
It was actually good. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
That he bought it.
Yes.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, dude. I'm genuinely pumped. You get a lot of people who are too cool for school on it. They're like, who gives a fuck? It's like, nah, it's a good thing, you know? Got the Musk man on the Twitter. Maybe stop all this crazy nonsense.
It's really funny to read these people like Elon Musk is such a piece of shit.
Yeah, well, I don't understand the Musk. I know people. The big thing people go is like, he didn't even invent Tesla. He just bought the company. It's like, all right, sick slam, dude. Yeah, he just acquired the company for like $1 billion. What a fucking loser. It's like, I don't know.
God, and some of the
tight,
tweets,
these
some of the
bumps.
tweets from people just like, get ready for an unprecedented flood of anti-vax content on this platform.
Don't worry, I've been ready the like last 3 years.
I've been patiently waiting for it.
Yeah, we've been waiting for the truth to come out.
Dude, Philly's mask mandate was nasty. Did you see that?
the
3
5
days.
day.
Philly did 3 days. Kenny's like, we're following the science, blah, blah, blah. They do it. And then SEPTA was like, no, we're not. I think he got set up. Because Philly did a mask mandate for 3 days, and SEPTA, then the airport thing dropped, where like no more airports on a federal level. So SEPTA was like, yeah, we're not doing it either anymore. Then Kenny had to be like, look, it's all political, guys. This has nothing to do with science. Blah 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 blah.
He came out and said that.
He did. He did come out. And he was like,
yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty tough. That was a win for him. But also, I guarantee before he was like, guys, we're following the science with the masks. And then he was like, guys, it's all fucking smoke and mirrors. Pretty sick. It is tight. He said that. Brittany said that. She was like, at least he admitted it was all political.
At least he finally admitted it. I mean, that's kind of an impeachable offense.
Yeah, true.
To be like, dude, none of that was real. I'm just fucking bullshitting.
Well, he was saying like,
I'm just bullshitting to keep my job and make the party happy.
Well, he was like, he's like, that was fucked up. We should have been all on the same page. But they were just like, yeah, dude, it's the lady struck it down at a federal level. People are still holding, dude, it's so funny. People are still holding it down. There's people that no matter what they say now are going to be like, nah, dude, I'm keeping the 95 on.
Dude, the airport was sweet though.
Yeah, the airport was. That's my favorite thing.
Oh, you guys got to enjoy it when they dropped it off?
The second day they did it.
Yeah. Fuck. It was, what's nice is, the best is when you land in one of those, in the safe cities, dude.
True.
You land in Nashville, you get off.
Oh, yeah.
Bros, no masks.
Dude. No.
Then you fly back and you land in JFK. You're like, oh, yeah.
I saw some of the bros when I went to Austin. I encountered some bros. I was unprotected. And it was nice to see them. I was like, sick. At least they caught me, dude, in my wild state.
Yeah. Oh, wait, you mean you saw some fans in
Bros
Austin?
came up like, what's up?
Hell
and I was just wandering around the air. Brittany, the whole time, she's like, it's a federal mandate. I'm like, Brittany, they're not going to do anything.
Oh, my God.
They're not going to do anything. Don't worry about it. Dude, just the whole time.
Yeah, it's funny just walking around with like just your nose hanging out for a while. Then you start to realize there's a couple dudes not wearing them.
Oh,
like,
as soon as I see
I'm going to do
them.
this for everybody.
Dude.
I'm going to make everybody comfortable not
Hold a
doing
bottle
it.
of water.
Yeah.
Hold a bottle. Like, I might sip it.
Yeah.
I laughed yesterday thinking about a new superhero called Super Pussy. Just a K95 and a face shield and latex gloves. It's
actually a federal mandate.
It's Super Pussy.
Yeah. Hold the fort. It's actually a federal mandate.
Hold on, guys. The BA2's back.
Hey, you guys are about to have a party?
Oh, dude.
Hold your horses.
Dude, it is. It's genuinely, it's become to the point where it's like there's sex with a condom and then there's sex without. It's like having the mask, dude, it's like just wearing that thing everywhere. It's like, dude, I can't live. I can't live with this thing on my face. I'd rather rip it off. And like, if I get something, I get something, dude.
Yeah.
I'm fully willing to take the chance.
Of course.
I did this. I
Yeah.
took the chance. It paid off.
Maybe I'm super pussy. Did you hear that?
What happened?
Yeah.
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 It's Super Pussy.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Hey, you're making a really good point about racial injustice right now. Wow, I never thought of it that way. Here's another good one.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's just saying, like, how come you didn't cure world fucking hunger, dude?
Oh, to Musk?
To Musk. It's like, well, he gave you $44 billion. Those guys can do it.
Yeah.
Everybody that just got paid, why don't you guys cure world hunger?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, you guys aren't going to do it either?
Well, did you
Well,
hear?
Then
yeah,
shut the fuck
that's
up.
the craziest thing. Did you hear that apparently he has, and I don't know if this is true, someone claims this is the truth. I think Spud was saying he's in Vermont. He saw all these satellites. And apparently Musk has been sending satellites up, and they're trying to do a service where it's like, where you pay for Wi-Fi, where like now it would be $50 a month, but the more people who join it, the cheaper it becomes.
Yeah.
So that eventually it could be like everyone could have Wi-Fi for like $5.
Yes. Isn't that Starlink or whatever?
Yeah, Starlink.
Yeah.
Sick fuck. I think it's. I don't understand where the Musk hate comes from, dude. I genuinely don't.
Me and my babe, we had a nice dinner. Fox News was on, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
You know, we're watching some Fox News.
Yeah.
She likes it. I don't.
Such a sick dinner.
I hate that shit. Matt, I'm close.
I have to pull myself off the Tucker, dude.
Tucker rules.
That's just something I do for my
Tucker's undeniably good, dude.
It'll absolutely take over my algorithm because I'll watch it and be like, yeah, and I'm like,
He's making a good
I
point.
pull myself out of it, dude.
Yeah.
I go, get off the table.
We're getting old. It's coming.
True.
This
True.
is it.
This is true.
It's almost time to even stop pretending we're not Republicans. Dude. We're so close to just being like, we are patriot Republicans. It's gonna get there.
I'm already planning on voting this year. Like I've never voted my whole life.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm
Okay,
definitely
I'm gonna
voting.
vote in the fucking intern.
I got my
dude.
new driver's license. I had to get the
Intern.
real deal, the interims or
the intern.
whatever. You know those interims.
I think I am losing like the ability to speak. Quite a
Oh,
bit.
dude, my cognitive decline is crazy, dude. It's
Yeah.
why I've been abusing lion's mane just to hold off my Alzheimer's.
True. I do have some. I stole a bunch of fucking On It from Rogi's studio.
You need that.
I have it, dude. I need to start taking my Alpha Brain.
We need to be just cognizant enough to know who the Republican guys we should vote for. That's
Yeah.
all we need to
All
do.
we need is
That's
DeSantis.
that's all we
All we
need.
need is DeSantis,
Dude.
unless Trump runs, and then in which case, obviously,
True. I think DeSantis will run.
I think so too.
Because if he's scheming, it's like you got him. He can sit in the wings. You get Musk in. Trump's back on
Yeah.
Twitter. He's hitting everybody with like, all right, here's the marching orders. Get this guy. This guy's a loser. Avoid this guy. And everyone's like, I know what I'm doing. DeSantis runs.
I just need to hear who Trump hates so that I can go outside and be like, yeah. That's the best part is when you find like Trump makes up a fucking an insult for a guy.
Yeah.
And then you find someone who likes that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to hit him with, oh, you like Little Marco? That's what I like. That's the only way I can show I know politics.
And you just keep
Like
winning.
who? Crooked?
Crooked Hillary.
You like Crooked?
Dude, I was reading the Gay Atlantic recently, and they actually had the one story was
Not
good.
the failing New York Times. You're reading the Gay Atlantic.
Not the failing New York Times, the Gay
The
Atlantic.
Gay Atlantic.
So I'm reading the Gay Atlantic, and they had one article that was decent. It was good about the guy being like, I don't know, maybe we've got so ramped up on all this political shit that we completely spiked our kids' psychological health just to prove points.
Yes.
So like, dude, he like came out.
Yeah.
He was going hard on like, these people were you're trying to hang the fucking Speaker of the House. He's talking about January 6th.
The insurrection.
So he built that up because you have
The
to build that
rebellion.
up. If you're dealing with super pussy, you have to talk about the insurrection and be like, yeah, I mean, they almost fucking killed
Obviously,
all
that
those
was
guys.
basically 9/11.
It was 9/11. So he builds up
It was
like guys, but then he goes, but in typical liberal fashion, be like, can we be so sure that our mistakes we didn't make mistakes? Surely we did. And he basically came out and was like, maybe we got, we terrified our children for no real reason, and came out being like, basically being, we got to knock it off. But
that's the worst. I hate that when the left is like, hey, it's not entirely their fault.
dude, it's
We might have had a little bit to do with it. It's
So
like, you fuckers had half to do with it.
Oh yeah. So he does.
You were half of the problem.
He did a decent job doing that. I'll give it to the Gay Atlantic. But then that was whatever. I got over that. I was like, okay, whatever. The next one was a story about a guy who got the death penalty in Mississippi and then like pleaded to speed up the process. That dude might have been, I'm not going to call him a goat because he did some very bad things.
Yeah.
But it was a very funny story.
He's like, yeah, what are we doing?
Dude, it was
Let's go.
Dude, he
Enough
was
of the red tape.
him and the guy, the commissioner, had lunch. They had their last meal together. He became buddy with the commish. And it was just like, he's like, hey guys, we ate. We had,
Hey, I fucked up.
a Southern feast, dude. He fucked up.
Inject that shit in me.
He
How
fucked
bad?
up.
What did he do?
So bad, dude. He fucked up so bad. That's why I wanted to hedge that because I didn't want
All
you.
right, what type of fuck?
All right, so
no kids. All right.
so
yeah.
what happened
Fire it
was
up.
so what,
Yeah.
here's-
Don't.
when you read the whole story, what happened was he's born to his mom. His mom was like 41 when she had him. Then had another kid, and the dad left. So he had he's down in like the deep south, and
Yeah.
then so he came down there, and it's not funny, but his mom got evicted. They had to live in like a barn, and there was like a little hole in the ceiling that would just drip water. But when the water wasn't dripping, they look out and look at the stars. Kind of nice stuff.
Yeah.
And then he got into drugs, of course, and just became a truck driver. Started to kind of turn it around. Met up with this lady. They leave. There's some gaps for sure, but he had this lady, he was living with, had a kid, and then he got in like an accident, Percocets. But then he was also cooking his own meth, so I don't think the Percocets were responsible for that. Maybe, I don't know, who knows? But he started huffing gas at a young age too.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Lifelong huffer, dude.
Oh, destroy your brain.
And he became a truck driver. So if you have the huffing monkey on your back, that's tough. That you're driving those trucks.
All you're
dude.
doing all day, you're around surrounded by gas.
You open the tank on those trucks, you can fucking sniff to your heart's content. So I think he definitely fucked his brain up big time.
Yeah.
So
If you huff gas at a young age, I'm sure that
it's
destroys your brain.
it's one of, all the drugs like smoking weed, permanent. It's genuine permanent brain damage if you huff gas like
Yeah.
repeatedly. It fucks your brain up. You like hear shit. You have like audible hallucinations the rest of your life. So the dude, the big homie,
Audible hallucinations. Hey,
like dude,
just
nonstop, dude.
constantly like, hello?
Dude, nonstop from huffing and you don't like read about the dangers of huffing gas. So in your head, you're
Of
like,
course, they don't teach that in Dare.
this is the next the
They're talking
next
about
level.
pot.
Yeah, dude, they waste your time. That's a real epidemic. So dude, he gets in the accident. He's off the road, and then he's obviously probably being a bit of a cantankerous.
Sure, he's rough.
He's hangry. He's rough around the edges. So then his wife Kim leaves with the kids.
Oh, so he's Marshall Mathers.
She's Marshall Mathers.
Yes.
So she leaves, and she's about to come. She goes to her sister's house. She's about to come back, and then the stepdaughter was like, "The dude was fucking molesting me," and she goes, "Oh fuck this." sends him to jail. She hits the button. He goes to jail. And the whole time he's like, I'm going to kill that bitch when I get out of here. He says the whole time, I'm going to get out of here and kill her.
Did he molest the kid?
I think so.
Yeah, probably.
Well, that's the thing. It's like.
Sounds like something he would do, right?
Well, he also murdered another person's aunt and didn't talk about that and buried her. So like, but he was like, so what happened is, he molested me. Well, yeah, I think he did for sure because.
Yeah.
So then he comes, I'm going to kill that bitch. I'm going to kill that bitch. And then he comes out of jail the day he gets out.
Sure.
Gets a shotgun, barges into the trailer, shoots Kim in the stomach, and then starts molesting her stepdaughter while she's dying in front of Kim. And the other two flee. Yeah, this guy's. Well, you'll see he has two skins. He has a bad skin and a good skin. His bad skin was on that day. So he goes, while the lady's dying, fucking like molests the lady. Dude, Joseph, this is the rough part. I have to tell the story to get to the good part.
Yeah.
This is the rough part. So he's back to jail for life. The dude's fucked, dude. And sometime in the meantime, I think before that he had killed someone else's aunt.
Yeah, you gotta kill an aunt.
Blood, dude. I think he was trying to stop her leaving, dude. Trying to control the situation. He was cooking meth.
He was out of control. He was not in complete control.
He thought he was.
Actually,
he almost was.
Dude,
he almost
was in
was.
complete control.
He almost
if somebody's
was.
like, I'm leaving, and you're like, you're dying. I'm in complete control.
I think there was an aunt who knew too much and he murdered her. So he goes to jail full time. He's there for the long haul, death penalty. And he had the public pretenders who were like, we're going to appeal this case. And he goes, you guys will do no such thing, dude. He goes, get me the fuck out of here. He's like, I don't want to be alive anymore, man. And he's like, I did a bad thing. But when he wrote the apology, so he converted to an Anabaptist, which is basically a Mennonite. He became a Mennonite in jail.
Became Amish.
Became Amish, dude, in jail. And was just like, he wrote this lengthy thing. That was like,
so did he deny the electric chair? How long ago was this?
No, he wanted the electric chair. I don't know if he.
Well, that's not very Mennonite.
This was like. No, they gave him an injection.
Yeah.
He didn't get the
I
electric
was
chair.
going to say, if he's Amish, that might be a little ploy to get out of getting zapped.
It was sus, dude.
Just be like, actually, I'm fucking Amish, dude. You guys can't use that chair on me.
I mean, it was sus for sure, dude. The author was like
I
calling.
think he might have been wearing his bad skin the whole time.
You think so?
I don't think, dude. I don't hear one part of the good
No,
skin.
here's what happened. So he becomes a devout Anabaptist, goes like, ooh, I've done a wicked thing. He writes an apology, specifically says, I don't feel bad about killing my wife. I never will. I would do it 100 times over, but I've done some wicked stuff that, is pretty bad. You guys need to end me immediately. So he but then they found out that he had knowledge of that other lady's death. And he goes,
That's one of the bad things.
he goes, I did not kill her. Later on, he goes, but I know where she's buried. But I'm not saying, like, I'm not having anything, like, you have to kill me. I'm not having anything to do with it. So eventually, the guy, the fucking psycho from the Atlantic goes to witness him getting executed. Sits there, watches the whole thing. Dude finally dies. And then as soon as he's dead, his public pretenders like, oh, by the way, they hit a map. He drew like a hand drew like bad guy map about like where it was
The lines of the X and skull and crossbones.
It was like trailer, my trailer, and then it was like behind my shed, and they showed the X, and they dug it up and found the lady's remains. So he did his good skin towards the end. He at least let the lady find her mother's remains. That like for years he had been like, I don't know where your mom is. Like, fucking stop bothering me. Just murdered her and hid her behind a fucking shed.
I mean, what a fucking... at least he had the awareness to be like, no, you guys got to kill me. I'm not changing.
He said, he was 1,000% being like, I need to go to the afterlife, bro. I fucked this one up. He said before, he wrote a letter to his son, or he talked to his son. He goes, I was a good man at one point, dude. And it just, the demons took me over. He's like, I used to be a good man. And it just became purely evil. Pretty crazy.
I read the news. I read a nice story.
What'd you get?
The baby.
Yeah.
The Rolling Stone was in his ass, dude. They're trying to reopen the case where he shot that guy in Walmart.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And they really were pretty biased against him.
Really?
Yeah, like I read the article and I was like, because they have footage from Walmart.
Yeah.
And so here's what happened. 2 dudes were following him.
Yeah.
They saw him.
Yeah, he saw the baby.
From their side of the story.
Was he in the baby aisle?
Actually, 100% yes.
Was he really?
I think he was looking for diapers and shit.
He's in the baby aisle?
Yes, he was buying diapers. He was the baby in the baby. he was in the baby aisle.
And two henchmen.
Two henchmen, teens, by the way. It was funny. It was funny. Rolling Stone was adamant to call them teens, even though in the same article the guy turned to 20 the next day. The next day was his birthday. It's like you're literally abusing the word teen, right?
Well, and
he's an adult,
statistically,
legally adult.
Yeah, and if there's like a statistical thing between like 19 and 23, is that like the height of that's skin number 2? That's when your number 2 skin's on.
Yeah,
it's like for murdering. It's like
so these two kids, they're still kids in my mind.
Sure.
Walk in. The baby was a kid at the time. The baby was like probably like 26, 27.
Okay.
He's young. Yeah. He's
Although,
with his wife.
Old head status.
Not his wife. He's with the baby mama.
Yeah.
and another the baby. He had his the babies in the baby aisle with the baby and the baby mama. And these two kids see him and they're like, according to their statement, well, the one that lived was like, that's that rapper. He wasn't very famous yet. He was famous in that area.
Gotcha, yeah.
So they started following him to like look to see if it was him.
He shot them.
And they kept following him. And then I think they left and went back in and started following him again. Oddly enough, for these two guys that are alleging that they were kind of being fans, they both had guns in their waistband.
Yeah.
Then they approach him. He sees them. They walk up to him and his family.
Yeah.
And they're like, he goes, "Do you know who I am?" Just to be like, I don't know if he's either talking shit or asking, "Do you know who I am? Like, why are you doing this?"
Yeah.
And they were like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Do you want to take this outside and fight? Is that what you want?" And they said, "Yes." Instead of being like, "No, we're fans."
Yeah.
Or "No, we weren't sure it was you." Maybe they felt challenged and had to not get punked and say yes. Yeah. They said yes. So he didn't take it outside. He started swinging on the one guy immediately.
Nice.
Like he attacked them.
Yeah.
So the Rolling Stone is saying this isn't self-defense. He initiated the fight.
Yeah.
Even though two guys were following him and his family, walked up to them. He said, "Are you trying to fight?" They said yes. So he fought.
Yeah.
While he's fighting, he just starts wailing on this kid. The other guy pulls a gun out of his pocket. Immediately takes the gun out.
Yeah.
That guy pulls the gun out, puts it back. You can't see in the footage.
Yeah.
But the baby mama starts yelling.
Yeah.
He's got a gun.
Yeah.
He's got a gun.
Yeah.
He's in the middle of a fist fight with a guy. He doesn't know if he's talking about him or the other guy. So he takes his gun out. The other kid pulls his gun out.
Yeah.
Shoots him.
Classic showdown.
That's it.
Yeah, classic showdown.
And they're like, he murdered him in there. Now he's, they did bring up the same point I've been making, which is that's got to really hurt for that family to see that fucker on TV every day being like, I shot a motherfucker with money.
Yeah, true.
But this article is trying to like, I don't know.
Dude.
It seemed, even when I read the article, I was reading it and I was like, damn, that sucks. The baby killed that guy. And I've been talking about how cool he is. And then you get to the description of exactly what happened. You're like, he's innocent.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the dumbest thing ever. Just the fact that like dudes are just walking around with guns, just being like, "What's up? What's up, bro? What's up, bro?
Yeah,
What's
you
good, bro?
fight?
You good? You good?
Yeah, you good? And they're like, no, let's fight.
Yeah.
Like, well, now you're in it.
Yeah, there's more. There's got to be more to that, and it's also like maybe it was just that, but I don't know, dude. That was one.
Yeah.
Thing.
Also, you don't think a North Carolina fucking jury wouldn't love to just lock him up?
Yeah, dude.
They're like, oh, I can't. They're like, something's going on here. I think he might be an asset, dude. I think the baby might be a fucking...
Nah, they love stand your ground tales, dude. He was like, I was there. And if you read his quotes, quote from the trial, he was like, or he told the police, he was like, I didn't want to let them get the jump on me. I was with my family. Never, any sheriff's going to go, totally understand.
Can't let them get the jump on you.
I can't let them get the jump on you.
Yeah, he did. And the Rolling Stone article was like, yeah, he was really hiding behind his family the whole time. It's like, no, he was... I mean, I know you're using that metaphorically, but... He was literally in front of his family, killing people that he thought was a threat.
Yeah, and also
kind of as brave as it gets for a father.
Yeah. Also, you read about all these rappers that like are just like those guys like like little fucking whatever died, and it's like who the fuck's that? But they're like big guys who are about to come up, and they like excess like Temptation got murdered. A lot of these dudes just get fucking murdered. So it's like, dude, I mean, yeah, that stinks. But dude, there's like, this sounds weird, but when I used to go to this bar in West Philly when I would like sell pills, and like the one thing I remember I was astonished by, it was only black dudes in the bar, and dude, like every single dude had a gun.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I remember going like, whoa, all these dudes have guns on them now, except for one guy, and everyone was clowning him. But like, dude, I remember that was for me.
That's what happens. Yeah, if you don't have a gun, just.
Dude, I was in there with like like 12, 13 dudes. And I was like sitting there and I'm like, whoa, that was a point where I started like the gravity of the situation. I'm like, this is dangerous, dude.
For sure.
I was like, all of these
Any
guys
of
have
these
guns?
dumbasses could be like, you're challenging my manhood right now in front of everybody.
Bro.
I have to kill you.
I don't know how I didn't get killed. But dude,
Checking the time?
No.
Yeah, dude.
We should start considering.
Oh shit, let's do some
Yeah, we'll do ad reads just in case.
but yeah,
Look, guys.
if you think you want to sell pills in West Philadelphia, think again.
Yeah.
And then if you had a week, people would make fun of your guns, be like, man, what are you gonna do with that little pea shooter, bro?
Also, it looks. I'm sorry. I'm stuck on the baby. I was
Yeah.
fired up on this.
Yeah.
In the footage, it looks like the guy he killed is the one he attacked right away.
Yeah.
It's not. The guy he killed was while he was fighting the guy with the gun behind him. That's the guy who got shot. The
Yeah.
guy who never pulled out his gun didn't get shot. That guy pulled his gun first.
Yeah.
Why do all three of them have fucking guns?
Dude.
Not that I'm some anti-2A pussy, dude. Now
True.
that Tucker would be so fucking pissed. Yeah.
Dude, it's
Tucker would be so pissed.
yeah, dude.
Oh, shit.
I mean, it was a classic skirmish.
Probably shouldn't do this ad.
What?
Never mind. Here we go. Guys,